Welcome to Pop Culture Roulette for all your pop culture needs. We're America's podcast. All right, welcome everybody. We are joined as always by Jeremy,
Hello.
and well, he shows up whether we want him to or not, Justin.
I mean, I can leave
Uh,
when I'm not invited.
Well, we can't do this without you. This thing wouldn't, this whole organization would just completely fall apart if any one of us stopped doing it.
You flatter me with your bullshit.
All right. Well, we're going to do a little Easter conversation because, today, it's almost Easter, but by the time this episode gets released, it's pretty much Easter. So hopefully you're enjoying, you had a good day with your family, friends, maybe have a little
Coworkers.
time, cowork, maybe had a little time off, maybe not, who knows? But, spring is
Well,
in the air around the corner. It's threatening to show up here in Wisconsin, but who knows? We could have another blizzard because, just
Don't
because it
say
was 70
that.
tomorrow doesn't mean we don't have another blizzard around the corner.
I think we do have snow in the forecast.
We unfortunately do.
No.
So,
I was finally starting to come up.
but
Fuck
Jeremy, you
snow.
said you have a little something for us.
Yeah. So I got a little Easter bit here. This is called I Have ED, Easter Debates. So I thought it'd be fun if you guys did a little debate game involving some Easter topics, and then for each round, I'll assign the
Oh,
winner.
so you want
Uh,
us to have ED?
Yeah, I want you to have
some
ED.
of us
I'm
already
giving
have
you
it. Wait a
ED.
minute. What?
Uh,
Oh, Easter debates. Easter debates.
Easter
Oh,
debates,
Oh,
yeah. Love
well,
Easter
getting old
debates.
sucks.
So I thought we'd start by just maybe doing like a virtual coin flip to see who goes first, and then we'll do a random top. Oh yeah, you could flip that. Uh,
All right. Nicholas call.
uh, tails.
I don't know which one it is. It's Smirnoff's up.
That
I
would
would
be heads, wouldn't
consider,
it?
yeah, that's what
Yeah, I
Yeah.
I would
don't know.
say.
If I could just drink the whole thing. I just realized that.
Yeah,
Damn this
how do we even
honesty.
know it flipped? This could be CGI.
It's swirling.
All right. So this game, you gonna like no matter even if you disagree with the topic, you just have to, argue for it. And
Okay.
then whoever gives the best argument, wait for the round. So it'd be like, well, I guess I have four, but if we only need three. So, um, all right. So the first two topics are, or the first two subjects, Cadbury cream eggs versus Peeps. So whoever won the first, who that coin toss gets to. They both kind of suck in my eyes.
Whoa.
Oh, don't worry. That's a debate we're about to have.
Only,
So it's
only,
really
only one of those actually sucked.
so who won the coin toss?
Justin won the coin toss.
Oh, okay, so you get to pick which one you want to
I
defend.
get, I get a shit on. All right, I'm going to defend Cadbury cream eggs because Peeps are disgusting.
Okay.
There's nothing good about Peeps. There's just marshmallows and sugar, which already is not good. Marshmallows aren't very good as it is. And Cadbury cream egg is such a classic that they only have what? Is there two now? There's the peanut butter one, the Reese's Cadbury cream egg, and the traditional Cadbury cream egg.
Well, according to what we're going to be doing a little bit later, there's definitely more. So,
Okay.
All right, well,
Is it
and
any? I'm sorry to stop your
you go.
argument, but is the Cadbury Cream Reese's like a collaboration? Like,
Yes,
or is it the same company? Or like, how does that work? Because I saw the commercial and I was like, why is this happening? Because they're like, what's better? You don't have to choose. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even. Let's
I
keep
think
going.
I think that one's a collaboration.
Okay. It's a rare moment for that. I felt. Okay, go on. I'm so sorry.
You're good. Where Peeps have to come out with 1,000 different flavors to try to sell that garbage. People still buy it. It's mostly old ladies who want to put it in an Easter basket for their grandchildren that they see every week. And they're like, oh, they love these things. No, nobody likes them. They're disgusting. They need to go into the sun and just disappear. I know some people who will only eat them when they'll like open them, let them harden, and then they'll eat them,
Oh,
which is also gross because now
dear
you're
God.
just eating stale marshmallow covered in sugar. It's an abomination to Easter candy. I don't remember how this did. This used to be bunnies and now they're ducks, and
Well, they've always had bunnies and ducks.
yeah, just gross.
All
All
right.
right. So I'm going to defend Peeps.
Yes.
Did you like Peeps when you could
Done.
eat?
I would take a peep over a Cadbury cream egg any day. And let me tell you why. Cadbury cream eggs have so much more sugar in them, they hurt your teeth.
Mm.
They get
So does
that
the
when you take a bite into it, that cream gets all over your face. And those of us that are bearded, it's a problem. However, now you say that only having the one flavor of Cadbury is a selling point. I say having multiple flavors of Peeps is the selling point. Getting the watermelon, the Dr. Pepper, the hot tamale, the lime, the lemon, the whatever. Like there's a variety. Like you have your choice. Like the regular yellow peep, not your forte. How about watermelon? They are delicious. I will say that letting them harden up is a little bit weird, but I mean, Peeps have their own Brickcraft Lego knockoff.
Mm.
Cadbury cream eggs don't. Peeps have their own shoes because they made Crocs. They have
which are
merchant.
also an abomination.
They have merchandise. I'm pretty sure they have pop vinyl figures. I don't see one for Cadbury cream egg. Peeps are iconic. Cadbury
Oh.
cream egg, eh.
Had to drop the iconic
Yeah.
word.
Counterpoint to your counterpoint. You say the cream egg is too sugary and it hurts your teeth. The other one, you're just eating sugar. Go eat a sugar cube. You're gonna get the same granulated, sandy ass texture on your teeth. It's not good. And some people like a little cream running down their face.
Yes, those. Never mind. This is an Easter episode. I'm not going to make that joke.
All right. Good arguments, both sides. And I liked how Justin touched on the old people because no joke, 2 seasons in a row my dad bought me Peeps for like a stocking stuffer and for an Easter basket thing. And I don't have the heart to, well, I did finally tell him like I'm not crazy about, I'm sorry. Like you don't have to need these. Don't waste your money. But um the teeth thing, that was a good point you touched on. The iconicness of the Peeps. I think I'm ultimately gonna have to point to Nicholas.
What about that Cadbury cream egg commercial that they've been running? The same one because it's so iconic with everybody trying to do the roar with that little whatever it is, and the lion does
Yeah, I
that
hate
little
that
roar.
commercial.
Oh wow. You don't see Peep commercials because they don't want to advertise
Yeah,
that shit.
that's how good Peeps are. They don't need commercials.
Mm, gross.
Peeps in a microwave are really cool too. Have a plus. All right, next two are uh, pastels versus non,
Pastel, like
like
just
clothing,
oh,
like
pastel color.
pastels.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like the colors?
like your Easter best. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So since Justin went first last time, do you want to defend pastels or non-pastels?
I'm gonna defend non-pastels.
Hey,
Um, Listen, I feel like it should be pretty obvious for anybody who's known me for any length of time that I'm not somebody that likes showy clothing. Most of my wardrobe are black t-shirts, some red. I don't really have, I mean, I have some red because I'm an Angels fan, but that's about as showy as I get. Having to dress up in polos for work is the extent. So I don't want to like show up and show off and like have all sorts of weird pastel colors because I don't like wearing them normally. So yeah, like I'm not really so much into like fancy clothes anyway. So my Easter best tends to be just a button-up shirt and a pair of jeans. So I'm not gonna go out and buy a pastel suit Because, eh, who are you trying to impress?
Right?
Okay. Well, I will say a pastel suit is little much, but as you've seen with some of my wardrobe, I am kind of showy. I have my, what do I call them? My fun shirt Fridays, where I'll wear different like fun button-up shirts. I got one that's all like banana themed, but that's not what we're talking about. We're going with pastels. I have a lot of pastel like flannels that I will wear around like holidays and Easter. Like I've got one that's got some pastel pinks and blues in it. And it's a nice flannel. Like it's a
Really?
nice, yes, it's a
Okay.
nice button-up shirt. It's not too bright, it's not too much going on, but it says, I appreciate the holiday. I'm not going to go out of my way to get a pastel suit, but this is what you get. So
Do you
I am pro pastel stuff.
do you think you'll be sporting something like that this upcoming Sunday?
You
'Cause I'd
want me
love it.
to you want me to wear one of my fun shirts?
I would love that, and of course I'd need a photo as proof. I can't
Well,
just assume that you did it.
I'll wear it on the podcast next
Oh,
Sunday.
right. Well, I mean, are we going to actually record on Easter?
I wasn't planning on
All
recording
right,
next week, but
I
fine.
didn't think we were going to do that either.
Okay, I will send you a picture of one of my fun shirts.
Okay.
I wear them Friday to work.
Okay. All right.
I
But all
will
right.
I will get it when we're done recording.
Okay. All right. Good debates. Uh, I've always kind of I never know what no I don't know why we needed four things. It's like it's gonna be three. Like so Justin gets the point for this one, and this last one is gonna settle it.
all right.
Because I mean both were really solid arguments, but
Are you a pastel person?
I find that later in life I've become more of a pastel person. I'm dipping my toes a little more into the pastels.
Nice.
I used to when I was like in middle and high school, like I just wore like all black basically. Like that. I was a disturbed, misunderstood individual, angsty.
Still are.
Yeah.
But now you bring a little color to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, let's settle this once and for all. It all comes down to this. This is not a rig at all. I really am giving you
Okay.
points based on my feelings. So, Easter egg hunt versus egg dying. Justin,
Can I defer to the second half?
sure, you could
Because
do that.
I'm going to defer to Nicholas here.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Easter egg hunt then.
Okay.
So let me tell you a little story. Um, so I don't know if I've ever actually shared this story with either of you. So this is a great time because I went through our back catalog of at least the episodes that we've released since we don't acknowledge the first 100. Um, so when Jess and I first got together, we were still dating. I went over to her parents' house for Easter. Now, mind you, we've been together 17 years. I'm 48, so I was 31,
One.
32 at the time. So I'm an adult at this time. I've lived on my own for quite a while, and her parents decided to have us have an Easter egg hunt. They hid a bunch of Easter eggs around the yard, and they were filled with like quarters or candy. It was just a fun thing to do. Um, their family, very competitive. I got tackled into a bush by my now wife to make sure that she got the egg, not me.
Damn.
Um, but I mean, Easter egg, I mean, as a kid, I mean, I mean, Easter was fun because like you got candy, but Easter egg hunts, that was where the fun was. You had to get it, you had to make sure you beat your siblings or your friends or whoever, the group of random neighborhood kids or however the Easter egg hunt was organized. Um, and beat them to get the most eggs or find that one egg that had the gold coin or whatever the special item was. Or I mean, Easter egg hunts are so iconic and so high thought of. They have them on the White House lawn as well as the egg rolling, you know. But Easter egg hunts, just that's like second. This is the second holiday to Halloween when it comes to candy, and Easter egg hunts. or the way you get candy like trick-or-treating. So basically, Easter egg hunting is second only to trick-or-treating.
Oh, damn. I hope you have a good egg dyeing story, Justin.
No egg dying stories. I don't really care for either of these. Um, yeah, you know, I think you have to be pro egg dying. It's something that's not competitive, so you're not going to be crying at the end when you get tackled into a bush. So you don't get that golden egg with that golden coin or whatever you're going for. It's just something nice, relaxing. You put on like a nice movie. You get your little cups of dye. You see who can come up with the most creative egg. You do some tie dyeing. You do some other. I don't know how you actually dye eggs. Besides that, you get your little pastel colors. You hard boil the eggs. I don't really like I said. I don't care for either of these. I'll take the L here.
You were
Although
really.
when he said that, it made me think of my dad used to hide eggs for Easter when we were younger, and he would hide them by color. So each kid had a different color egg.
Hmm.
Each egg had a small piece of paper with a word on it. You had to find all the eggs to unscramble a riddle, and then you had to figure out what the riddle was, and that would give you another clue. And then you had to figure out that riddle to figure out where your Easter basket was. It was the most annoying thing in the world. I don't care to put in 4 hours worth of work to get a bag of candy.
You're just by the end, it's just like fuck
Yeah,
Easter.
you're like, I'm done. I don't want to find these stupid eggs. I'm done hunting. But dyeing the eggs, relaxing.
Did you ever do like egg hunts, like community ones, like as a kid?
No.
Did you?
I think I did. I remember when I lived in Memphis, so I would have been young because we left Memphis in like 90, 89, 90. So I would have been like under the age of 11 to 12 when we did it. I don't remember. Granted, obviously, by that point, you're pretty much done with that kind of stuff anyway,
If
unless
you're
you're
doing
any.
that in Memphis, you need like a bulletproof vest out there.
Well, nowadays, not back then.
I cheated once during it kind of it weighed on me for a while. It stuck with me. Like it was like one of the golden eggs that you were talking about. And for some reason, I don't know why, they were hiding it during like before the things like with everyone there. And so like you kind of just saw people like
You were
the
spying on them?
yeah, I was like I I was pretending like I wasn't looking at the person with the eggs, but she tried to like slyly put it under something. And I just I don't know, like I was the only one that noticed and I just didn't say anything. I just like went right to it basically when the egg hunt started.
I don't think that's cheating.
I
That's
guess that's
that's
not really cheating,
strategy.
right? I guess I
That
just saw it.
Everyone could see it, right?
Yeah, I mean, she was out in the open doing
Yeah,
it.
you were
that's
just observing.
that's
That's
just
just
bad. That's just bad hiding. Like that's
yeah.
Okay, so cheat. I didn't cheat. I just I observed
Yeah.
and I the situation. But anyways, I think we can declare the winner of the first annual
ED
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 uh,
competition is Nicholas.
competition, Nicholas. But
yay.
congratulations.
Get him an ED trophy.
Oh,
I feel a little lip.
the closer I get to 50, the more I don't want an ED trophy. All right. Well then, that was so I guess I've kind of hinted at what our bracket is going to be. Well, I know I went through and surprisingly, I know we've done a candy bracket in the past. But we must have done it on Media Pod Smash and we must have only done it for Halloween because I could not find any reference to any of us ever doing an Easter episode. Like in the near 200 episodes that we've done, we've not done an Easter episode. Um, the closest we came was when after my rabbit Hershey passed away, we did a pop culture rabbit because I was gonna do a rabbit bracket, but then I was like, we kind of already we didn't do a bracket, but we did a rabbit episode, so doing a rabbit bracket kind of
Ah, yes, Jessica Rabbit bracket.
yeah, it kind of didn't make a lot of sense. And I was like, what are we going to do for Easter? And I've got a couple. It gave me another idea for something we can probably do next year, or maybe after Easter we'll do one. But at this time, we're gonna do a candy bracket. So I'm gonna hit this button here. Hit that button there. Boom. All right. Can everybody see the bracket?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Okay.
I
All
had to
right.
change my screen layout.
So I have come up with 32 Easter-based candies. I went through multiple lists online on like Ranker and several other websites that were all dedicated to like the best Easter candies. Um, then I asked my wife, and she gave me a couple, and I finally came up with 32. I
Okay.
put them all on a list, and then I hit random or I hit shuffle 11 times. I chose 11 because I said, "Hey Jess, what number should I hit for shuffle?" And she said 11. Done. Okay. So no scientific method to this bracket whatsoever. So the seedings don't really
Remember,
matter. The seedings don't really matter. It is just what it is, and this is the lot that was laid for us. So the first up is the Cadbury mini egg. So very similar to the Cadbury cream egg, just small. They tend to come in like 6 to 12 in a package. Or the Hershey chocolate eggs, just like the solid chocolate, like hard coated Hershey chocolate eggs.
I mean, jump in right away and say there's just something, whether mini or large, there's something just so disgusting about biting into chocolate and getting like a glob of shit. So Hershey chocolate. But is there Hershey chocolate eggs often have things in it too, right? Or no?
Sometimes, but the ones I was talking about are just the solid chocolate with like the basically they're like M&Ms, but the Hershey chocolate instead of whatever the M&M chocolate is. Like they're egg shaped and they're purple and white and pink and they're like
Sure.
pastel color, you know.
with a hard coating on the outside.
Yeah, like a thin candy coated shell.
Okay, yeah, chocolate eggs for me.
Okay.
Cadbury mini eggs for me.
Okay.
Especially the mini ones, you can just pop them out, pop them in your mouth. I mean, you're not getting a big blob running down
Yeah.
your face.
I will say we'll get to this debate in a little bit, but I will take a mini egg over the full size egg because like I can handle the mini egg. And like
You gotta
Hershey
work
shot
your way up to a full-size egg.
um like so I'm gonna go Cadbury Cre the mini egg on this one. Um I mean I just that's just not saying that Hershey chocolate eggs is a bad one, but this is
Fair
just what I
enough.
all right. Okay, this one's going to take a little explanation. The pastel M&Ms, so basically just your regular M&Ms, whatever variety you want to be, but they're the Easter colored. Are those, those marshmallow, they're kind of like circus peanuts, but not quite.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So they come in bunny chicks. They come in bunny, not peeps, because they're closer to the circus peanut style marshmallow. They come in bunnies, they come in chicks, they come in eggs. They tend to come in like a bag, like a circus peanut would. So that or the pastel M&Ms.
give me the pastel M&Ms, especially the peanut ones. I'm not a big marshmallow person.
That could really change how a lot of this voting happens, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not super big into marshmallow either. And pastel M&Ms are very classy.
Yes.
So
All
pastel
right.
M&Ms.
Pastel M&Ms for the clean sweep then. All right. Okay, here we're gonna get immediately to the next. The full-size regular Cadbury cream egg or Twizzlers bunnies.
What's
So
that?
What the
basically
hell?
exact they're just Twizzlers but in bunny shape.
I've
How do you
never
put a
seen that.
Twizzler in a bunny?
I don't know, but I kept finding it on lists, so it must exist somewhere.
It has to be like a regional.
Or it's the new Easter candy for the year,
Oh,
and since I'm not buying candy, I haven't seen it, but
that's funny.
I encountered it on many list as I was looking at best candies. Or
I
your
don't know what
classic
I don't
or
know what
your
that is. Give me the Cadbury cream egg. Twizzlers bunnies.
I I'm gonna vote Twizzlers bunnies because as much as I will like as much as I'll eat the little Cadbury cream eggs, not a big fan of the big full size ones. It's a little too much.
Okay, I'm looking this up right now. it's just a solid block of Twizzler shaped like a small bunny. Like it's just
Oh, okay.
I just feel like
Like a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
pick
Twizzlers.
that because I cream eggs, but it feels like the mouth feel of that I think would be strange.
Yeah, it would be. But okay, so Twizzler Bunny. Cadbury Cream Egg getting knocked out in the first round.
It's
Upset.
it's it's the Wisconsin of candy.
All right. Russell Stover marshmallow eggs. So, they come in all the various different varieties like maple and praline and there's just tons of varieties, but they're always individually wrapped and they're the green wrappers and they got, a bunch of different or Jolly Rancher jelly beans.
Oh,
Side question: is this the only jelly bean on the list?
No, there's a lot of jelly beans
Okay.
on the list. Listen, I had to stretch some of these to get 32, all right? There's going to be a couple
All
that
right.
you're
There
like,
better be a certain one on this list.
there is a certain one on this list.
Good.
But you are allowed to vote for multiple jelly beans. You could the final could be all jelly bean. Who
I, I don't like mellow eggs. I don't like marshmallow that much. I
okay.
also don't really care for the Jolly Rancher jelly beans, but I'm gonna take the jelly beans.
All right. I'm gonna vote the Russell Stover marshmallow eggs because it's more of like just a bare hint of marshmallow cream. Like it's not like overwhelming like a Peep or some of the other marshmallow stuff. And it's got the nice various different flavors. Sometimes they might even have caramel in them, but
Ooh.
it depends on I mean,
Russell Stover is also really good chocolate.
yes, Russell Stover is also very good chocolate. But that's what I'm going with.
Jeremy vote for Russell Stover. So
what? You think I'm gonna vote for Russell Stover?
no, I said you should.
I should.
It's up
Why is
to
that?
you. It's up to you. Vote for whoever you want to vote
I
for.
don't understand. I well, I mean, I definitely started getting swayed when I realized there could be other things in it potentially. Russell Stover is good. It's classy. We've thrown that word around. But oh God. All right. Let's let some marshmallow eggs exist a while.
All right, marshmallow eggs it is.
As I was thinking, I was like, yeah, they're very subtle marshmallow.
Okay.
All right, the Lindt chocolate bunny. So just the little solid or the little hollow chocolate bunny wrapped in the gold Lindt wrapper, or the Butterfinger eggs.
When you bite into a Butterfinger egg, does it have the same sensation or bar?
It's basically just a Butterfinger bar in egg shape, kind of like Reese's peanut butter cups when they put them in egg shape, or Snickers when they. Well, I'm not going to give too much away because there's
Okay,
other things
okay.
on the bracket, but yeah, it's basically just a Butterfinger in egg shape.
That's a little. I think that'd be like too much for me. Chocolate bunny.
All right.
Give me the give me the bunny.
Okay. I like a good Butterfinger, so I'm going to go Butterfinger, but it doesn't matter. The chocolate bunny moves on. All right. This is going to be fun. Bunny corn. Basically just candy corn in pastel colors or chocolate covered marshmallow eggs. These are those ones that are barely egg shaped. They tend to come in like an egg carton.
Oh,
You know which ones I'm talking about?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the one of the most generic but common like just it's the kind of candy like like it's the orange and black wrapped taffy that you get at Halloween. That's what this is. This is the super generic versus the other super generic Halloween candy, bunny corn. They somehow managed to recolor the candy corn. I don't remember it tasting any different, but it could. I don't. It's just pastel colored candy corn, bunny corn, or chocolate covered marshmallow eggs. One
I
of them has
feel
to win.
I feel like this is a lose lose.
Do you? I forget where we on candy corn.
I don't hate it, but I don't like. I like the gourmet candy corn and the various different flavors. Just your standard yellow, orange, white is. I'll eat it if there's nothing else available, but I'm not
Yeah, but
taking
you
it
can
first.
only eat like a small handful of them before you just like I can't eat any more of this.
Yeah, much like a Cadbury
Yeah,
cream egg, it starts to hurt your teeth. So
yeah.
Hmm.
Russell Stover looked at the chocolate covered marshmallow egg and said, "We can do better," and they did. But that's not how the debate we're having here. We're having which one of these two would you rather have? I'm gonna go bunny corn because I have to vote for something.
If they're sitting in front of me, and I'm like, I, I'm grabbing the bunny corn. I'm not feeling good about it, but that's the one I'm grabbing.
Oh, all right, bunny corn.
Okay, bunny corn for the clean sweep. All right, here we go. This is the one you wanted. The Starburst jelly beans.
This is one who wanted.
You.
No,
Oh, okay.
I like that one.
I thought you were a
No.
big fan of the Starburst jelly beans. Okay, well then we might have a problem later on. There are other jelly beans on this list though.
I kind of thought
Versus
that was the one he wanted too, to be honest.
versus the Hershey's cookies and cream egg. So basically, it's the cookies and cream candy bar, just in like egg shape, kind of like the Hershey chocolate egg that we talked about earlier.
Of all the eggs so far, I think I'd probably be the most into that one. Sounds pretty good. I'll still go jelly beans though.
The Starburst jelly beans, for me, are the way to go. They are the best of the jelly beans that are not the one that we haven't got to yet.
I'm giving it to the cookies and cream egg.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I don't know what jelly bean you're looking for then, because that is the one I thought you were super obsessed with.
Nope.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out in a bit. All right. Haribo gummy chicks. So basically just gummy bears, but just in chick form. Or, and this is an important distinction, the hollow chocolate bunny. Obviously there's many different varieties of chocolate bunny. Some have the long ears, some have the short ears. They tend to have that weird, bad tasting candy for eyes or a nose. But this is the hollow variety. Some of them are really big, some of them are really small. But it's just your generic hollow chocolate bunny for Easter. Or Haribo gummy chicks. I will always take gummy candy before I take chocolate. It does not matter what kind of chocolate, I'm taking a gummy over it. So that is what I'm voting for.
I will generally take chocolate over a gummy. I'm not a big gummy bear fan. I'm not a big gummy worm fan.
So are you voting for the hollow?
Give me the disappointing at hollow chocolate bunny.
All right.
Um, it's actually funny because the fourth one I was going to do bait thing was hollow versus solid. But when I was a kid, it's still to this day really. I like the hollow over the solid. Like there's something oddly satisfying to me about like breaking it and like I
It's a
don't
little
know.
easier to eat too. You can break
Yeah.
it into smaller chunks.
Yes, I will agree
You can
with
just
that.
give it a little Hulk smash, and then you got your
Yeah.
pieces of chocolate there.
So yeah, I'll go hollow chocolate bunny.
All right. All right. Do you want to have Peeps, and this can be any variety you want, or the Ghirardelli chocolate caramel bunny? I think I already know how Justin's voting on this,
Yeah,
so I'm going to go ahead and put the one,
it
Ghirardelli.
wasn't a bit for ED debate. It's a legit. I don't like peeps.
Um, I do kind of like Peeps, but they're not my favorite. They exist, and I will buy them, or I used to buy them occasionally, but I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way for them. But a Ghirardelli chocolate caramel bunny, man, you're not gonna go wrong there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay, so Peeps, one of the most. So basically, what we're saying here is the two most iconic Easter candies just lost in the first round.
The candies that made Easter candy.
All right, the Reese's peanut butter chocolate egg. So your Reese's peanut butter cup just in egg form, or the sweet tart bags that are now shaped instead of just round shapes, they're shaped like chicks, ducks, and bunnies.
Give
I
me
feel
peanut
like
butter eggs.
I mean, it's peanut butter egg for me
Yeah, what were you
too.
saying, Jeremy?
yeah. No, I was gonna say I feel like I kind of know where this is at. I also feel sweet tarts are kind of underrated. Because like okay, this egg. I'm sorry, I don't want to derail this too much, but is it like a lot of peanut butter in that thing? I don't remember.
Yeah, there is more peanut butter in the Reese's egg than your standard Reese's peanut butter cup, which
Yeah,
is why I think I like it so much because I like the peanut butter.
All right, I'll go with Reese's egg.
All right. Jelly Belly jelly beans or robin eggs, the malted
the
milk
Whoppers.
ball, the Whoppers basically, but in Instead of being chocolate coated, they're candy coated and they look like little speckled robin eggs. Or the best jelly beans on the planet, Jelly Belly. So that's my vote, Jelly Belly.
Have you done
Eh,
the tour?
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Cool.
upset that place is gone, but
I never got a chance to do that. Uh, this one's actually difficult for me. This is the most difficult one of the night so far because I like those Whopper, but I also love jelly beans. I could eat like a whole man. I could just
the
go out with.
the only drawback to the Jelly Belly jelly beans is I cannot eat them in a movie theater
Mm.
because I don't want to accidentally eat the licorice one or the coffee one.
Like black licorice?
Yes, black licorice is nasty.
So
I
good.
know I know you like it, but I think it's nasty.
Now, are the Jelly Belly jelly beans really an Easter candy? They're just jelly beans. They're not a specific to Easter. Like
They
like the which other jelly beans popped up on the list, you can only get for Easter. You can buy Jelly Belly jelly beans all the time.
True. I'm sure they have Easter varieties.
Yeah, they've got to.
I did not specifically mention Easter varieties when I was writing this list down, but they have all kinds. I mean, you could just buy a bag of buttered popcorn Jelly Belly jelly beans.
You
That
remember
is,
going to the store when it would have been when Jelly Belly was first coming out and they had the different like just big tubes of certain flavors you could fill your own bags.
yes,
Ah,
that was the
or
best
good
part of going
times.
to a candy store. You should be like, I'm gonna get a bag of buttered popcorn, or a bag of cherry, or
Green apple.
green apple. Ooh, also a good one. Juicy fruit of some
Hmm.
kind.
Oh, juicy pear.
Booger
Oh, juicy
vomit.
pear. That's yeah, yeah. Or you could play the
Use
jelly bean,
bandage.
or you could play the jelly bean game that Jeremy makes us do and ruin Jelly Bellies altogether.
Did we? What's the voting for this? I
So
already
far,
forgot.
so far,
Jim Nicholas.
I'm waiting for you two to vote. I'm just
Jeremy.
All right, Robin's eggs.
I was leaning robin eggs because they're more Easter specific.
okay. Robin eggs, it is. All right.
That's why we can't have nice things.
The Snickers egg. So basically, just a Snickers bar in egg form, or the Cadbury caramel egg.
Oh,
You give me that Cadbury.
In this case, I do love a good Snickers bar, but in this case, I think I am taking because I do love the caramel egg. I'm going to take the caramel egg as well. Plus, using your own argument against you, or for you, with you, I don't know. You can get Snickers like year round just because it's an egg form doesn't change to the fact that it's just a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
I'll do Cadbury caramel.
All right.
Weep it.
Okay. The Kit Kat bunnies. So basically Kit Kats, but they've just drawn bunnies on them. Or, those marshmallow eggs that are like they kind of got a thicker candy coating. They're not like marshmallow. They're a little harder of a marshmallow. They tend to come individually wrapped. They're almost maybe it's just my age here, but yeah, they I remember them. They'd come like kind of individually wrapped. They were a little bigger. They were similar in size to like a Reese's peanut butter egg, but maybe a little thinner.
Yeah, I think I remember that a little.
I feel like
Yeah.
you're spending an awful long time describing something that's not going to move on. I'm going Kit Kat bunnies.
All right. Well, let's see how Jeremy's going to vote here.
Cat buddies.
All right. Yeah, you're right. I was describing candy that wasn't moving on because I'm also voting Kit Kat bunnies. I remember always getting them and being like, why do I keep getting these? All right. How did that happen? I did not plan this at all. This is me hitting random 11 times. But we got Sour Patch Bunnies versus Sour Patch Jelly Beans.
Cow.
So basically, the
Boy,
Sour Patch Kids, but instead of looking like little children, they look like bunnies, or the Sour Patch Kids just in jelly bean form.
are those the ones that are coated in sugar, kind of like the sour Skittles?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. They're no, they're not necessarily coated in sugar. They're coated in whatever it is that's giving them that sour, like pucker taste. But I mean, Sour Patch Kids. I mean, you know what Sour Patch Kids are,
Yeah.
right?
I was
Yeah.
trying to think of what the jelly beans were like.
Yeah, they're not terribly different. They're just smaller and, jelly bean shaped. I mean, so Sour Patch is moving on either way here. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of
Yeah,
what Sour Patch do you want, the bunny or the jelly bean?
I'll go with the bunny.
I'll go bean. I mean, they're the same candy.
Basically, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go bunny just because I feel like there's a lot of other jelly beans on here. All right, the solid chocolate bunny are the Junior Mint eggs.
There's a lot of eggs out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of for some reason they just take much like Halloween when they turn everything into pumpkin or
Yeah.
bat. They just turn everything into egg. It's probably a pretty simple switch at the factory. They just hit a button.
Because our junior mints normally like a weird oval blob.
Yeah, yeah,
Now they're less oval blob.
yeah, yeah. But do you want the solid chocolate bunny? So basically the exact same thing I described with the hollow one, just solid, or the Junior Mint egg.
Give me the junior mint egg. I can just pop a couple of those and then go. I'm also a big mint fan,
The bunny.
where you just gnaw on the ears and then you get a whole chocolate.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's true. I'm not crazy about that, but I don't like the mouthfeel of Junior Mints.
I
I
always
do.
used to take the solid bunnies and then we'd cut them with a knife to get them into smaller pieces,
Yeah,
like
you
shave
just
them.
or you would just gnaw a couple things. So then you
Yeah,
just have this solid chocolate bunny with like teeth marks on it for a couple weeks as you just
yeah.
ah,
Slowly gnawing your way through
slowly.
it.
So yeah, give me the Junior Mint eggs. I like Junior Mints. All right, and here we go. The Jordan almonds
Mm,
versus the just your standard generic Brock's jelly beans.
rocks. I'm gonna go Jordan Almonds, not just because it's my last name either. Those are actually legitimately really good.
I do like a good Jordan almond. They are Easter colored. They also tend to show up at weddings a lot, but I think you can find them more easily at Easter or your standard variety generic Brock's jelly bean.
Give me the Jeremy Jordan almonds.
Yeah, that's a clean sweep. Okay, so now that we're done with the first round, what jelly bean did I forget that you were looking for?
Oh,
Oh, the sweet tart jelly bean. Oh.
interesting.
I have eaten so many bags of those already.
Okay, well, I guess we'll
You
have to
can only
redo
get
this.
them for Easter, and they're delicious. And as Jeremy stated, sweet tart stuff is underrated.
All right. Are they
Have you
different?
have you had these ones, Jeremy?
Mm-mm.
It's
Are
like
they
I'm giving
more
you a bag.
are they more jelly bean or more sweet tart?
They're more
Like,
sweet tart. They're blue, yellow, orange. They got that sweet tart flavor to them.
well, but are they like softer and more like jelly filled like a jelly bean, or are they just like a sweet tart that harder like powder that's been pressed into like
Softer like a jelly bean.
oh, okay. Hmm. I don't know if I've ever
I
had
will be
those.
I will be getting Jeremy a bag of them.
Okay, well,
Sweet.
they didn't make the list, so I guess that's an honorable mention for them. And I honestly, like when I was making the list, I'm like, well, the Starburst jelly bean is going to win because Justin is going to be all over that. Didn't that used to be like your
Nope.
big like go-to candy?
Uh-uh.
I
No.
thought that was too for some.
It's
Huh.
always been the sweet tart jelly beans.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
don't know me at all.
Apparently not. All right. Well, on to the second round, the Cadbury mini egg versus the pastel M&Ms. So your classic
Ooh.
your classic M&M versus your Cadbury mini egg. The only, I think, well, no, not the only Cadbury egg to move on, but the only classic, really Easter candy that, well, both of these are classic Easter candies. You're going to find them in your Easter basket a lot.
Did they ever animate any of the pastel colors?
Not that I can remember, but I won't swear to it. I mean, I think they've done print ads where they've like been painting themselves, but I don't remember seeing any commercials. But I will not call myself an expert, so I will not definitively say no.
Give me the mini eggs.
All right.
Pastel M&Ms.
Ooh, so you're gonna make me vote. I think I'm gonna go the pastel M&Ms. All right. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one for Justin to vote on. Twizzlers bunnies or Russell Stover marshmallow eggs. Are you more of a red vine guy? Is that why you didn't want to vote for Twizzlers in the first place, or?
I like both. Just the thought of a big solid chunk of licorice though in the shape of a bunny just seems off-putting.
Yeah, that's
Like
weird.
licorice is licorice. It needs to be a long, skinny, not a big block of like a big block of licorice just seems off-putting.
Yeah, but it's red licorice, so at least it's tasty.
They're both tasty.
All right, but which one are
Give
we
me the
voting?
Russell Stovers.
Oh, voting
The
for Mart.
marshmallow is minimal on it.
Okay. Um,
Just the big chunk of
all right.
Twizzler sounds weird.
I'm gonna vote Russell Stover marshmallow eggs as well. So I guess it doesn't really
Just
matter what Jeremy's gonna vote for, but let's hear what.
because
Let's
you're a
hear
red
it.
vine guy.
I like the Poland peels. I'm. I can't believe I have to vote for marshmallow eggs again. But
All right.
Poland
Here.
peels are pretty good too. They make some interesting flavors of Twizzlers.
All right. I think I know how this vote's gonna go before I even say it, but just to formalize it, the Lindt chocolate bunny versus bunny corn.
Yeah,
I mean, is it pretty safe to say this is going to be just a three to nothing slaughter of bunny corn?
I think so.
All
I
right,
think
so
so.
The Lindt chocolate bunny is moving on.
what if it is a cream style bunny corn?
Oh God.
All right. Oh, this will be fun. The candy that we thought Justin was obsessed with, Starburst jelly beans, or the hollow chocolate bunny. So the candy that made jelly beans worth eating, Starburst,
Well,
are your classic Easter basket delight, the centerpiece of the basket, generally speaking. It was the hollow chocolate bunny or the solid, depending on what family you came from. But I'm gonna go with Starburst jelly beans because I don't dislike chocolate, but I do like other. I mean, I just like that stuff better.
give me the bunny. There's only one type of jelly bean I like for Easter. And now you know. Don't forget it.
I won't. It's locked in. Now. Um, I think that the move on.
All right, not mad about it. I understand. All right, the Ghirardelli chocolate caramel bunny or the Reese's peanut butter egg. The Reese's peanut butter egg. I mean, for me, much much like if you've listened to our candy debates on Halloween, Reese's peanut butter egg for me.
I'll go caramel bunny.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm going peanut butter egg.
I love Reese's, but sometimes I don't know. Is that might be like too much peanut butter? Some
All
that
right.
might like be blasphemy to say around. But
The robin eggs or the Cadbury caramel egg.
Going caramel egg.
yeah, that filling changes everything.
All right. I'm gonna go robin egg, but it doesn't really matter. The caramel egg
You didn't
is
even vote for it in the first round, I don't think.
yeah, well, changing my vote based on how I vote, but what it's going up against. Much like this one, the Kit Kat bunnies are the Sour Patch bunnies. I mean, I've been pretty consistent about my love of gummy candy, so Sour Patch bunnies it is. That and I do love a good sour candy. Warheads, hot tamales, stuff like that. I'm into.
Molly's are
I can't do Warhead. Tongue like burns off. Um, I'm gonna do. I do like Sour Patch though. I like sour. I'm gonna go Sour Patch Buddies.
I'm going Kit Kat bunnies.
Ooh,
All right.
The older I've got, the less I've liked like the sour like patch candies and sour candies.
All right. Now we're down
They're
to
not bitter enough.
the Junior Mint eggs or the Jordan almonds.
Jordan almonds.
Only, I think only one Jordan can move on, and it's going to be Jeremy.
Hmm.
So I'm going Junior Mint eggs.
All right. Despite what you said, the Jordan Almonds are moving on.
Oh, well, Jeremy is not. Jeremy's been fun.
Thanks,
Uh,
everybody.
All right, here we go. We are
the youth of the nation.
the classic pastel M&M versus the Russell Stover marshmallow eggs. All the various different varieties and flavors thereof. Of course, you could have the pastel peanut M&Ms, the regular M&Ms. I don't know if they've ever done pastel peanut butter M&Ms, but I feel
I
like they
think just
probably
regular and peanut.
yeah, but who knows? They do a lot of stuff over there in M&M, a lot of flavors. It'd be real easy just to slap the pastel paint on them as well.
I'm taking the pastel peanut M&M.
All right. That's what you're voting for?
Yep.
All right.
Hmm. Yeah, I also am going to pastel M&Ms.
Okay. You know what? As much as I've been voting for the marshmallow eggs for Russell Stover, I do like a good M&M. I really do. All right. Okay, well basically we're voting on what two of the same thing. The Lindt chocolate bunny, so the smaller, more expensive um gourmet variety of hollow bunny, or just your standard generic hollow bunny. What
Give me the bougie bunny.
the bougie bunny, Lindt chocolate bunny?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's just all based on taste.
I mean, Lindt is just a better chocolate.
Yeah.
The regular hollow chocolate bunny is probably more of a considered a chocolate product than chocolate itself. But
Like Wonka's River.
yeah, all right. Lindt chocolate bunny is going to go
Like
for the
that
clean.
dust is gloop floating in it.
Lindt chocolate bunny is going to get the clean sweep there. All right. The Reese's peanut butter egg versus the caramel cream egg, or the Cadbury caramel cream egg. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say I think you know how I'm voting, so it's going to be Reese's.
Cadbury.
Gonna be a Reese's.
All right.
Although the Cadbury caramel egg is real good.
It is real good, and I do like them.
I like peanut butter.
But yeah. All right. Sour Patch Bunnies versus Jordan Almonds.
An odd matchup.
It is an odd matchup. But at this time, I think you can make the joke that you made on the last round. So I'm voting Sour Patch Bunnies.
And I'm
Justin?
voting for Jeremy Jordan Almonds.
Oh,
No. There's only two Jordans moving on because Jordan Almonds is also moving on.
wow. Shocking. All right. But I think that's one of our biggest upsets so far, the Jordan Almonds being in the final four, which we have Pastel M&Ms versus the Lindt Chocolate Bunny.
Ooh,
I feel like if I was having like a panic attack, I could like keep a pocket full of pastel M&Ms and just like look at them and like I think it would just calm me enough. Like they're really just there's something special. Pastel M&Ms.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna vote pastel M&Ms as well.
I'm
Not
going with
not
the
not not because they're calming but because I just
No.
like it. I think I like M&Ms more than I like eating hollow chocolate bunnies.
going with the bunny.
Okay.
You
I'm
just
For the
very
look it up.
reasons I listed.
I'm very curious to see how this one's going to go because I don't know what Justin's doing right now. Reese's peanut butter egg versus the Jordan almonds. I
You know what
mean,
I'm doing.
I'm going Reese's peanut butter egg.
Oh, Jordan motherfucking almonds.
Peanut butter egg.
Peanut butter egg. All right.
Tried.
I mean, I feel like this was the inevitable matchup. I think this is the matchup that this. I think every time that if we do a candy bracket in the future, we might just have to ban Reese's peanut butter from the bracket because I think it's just
Yeah,
it's a guaranteed winner. It's going to
it's a
win.
cheat. It's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code. Um, it even though it somehow ended up on well, this the seeding doesn't matter, but it's kind of funny that Reese's peanut butter egg had a 19 and is in the final. but it is what it is. The Reese's
And the
peanut butter.
and the pastel M&Ms is a 17.
Yeah. But like I said, the seating doesn't matter in this particular
Yeah.
instance, but I'm voting Reese's peanut butter egg. I need to hear you say it to confirm it. I think I know how you're voting, Justin.
Just wait. Don't say
Okay, all
it.
right, Jeremy, you're gonna go first.
Make it exciting. I think that people always say meditation, wellness, exercise, but I think pastel M&Ms is really all you really need to center yourself and focus and ground still M&Ms.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, Justin, I need to hear you say it.
All right.
I need to hear confirmation. Because I'm not gonna just assume that I know what you're voting. I mean, I have a good idea.
I mean, the pastel M&Ms, they're, I mean, they're very pleasant to look at. There's like lighter color. I think they're delicious. They're no match for the Reese's egg, but they had a good run. I'm going Reese's egg.
All right.
You can't
Okay.
put,
Sad.
you got to ban Reese's from brackets. I have
Okay.
Reese's ice cream cones in my freezer.
Okay. So from this point on, since I think we've determined that Reese's peanut butter pumpkins and bats have continually won the Halloween candy bracket whenever we do it, and the
Have you
Reese's peanut
tried
butter.
their jelly ones? Like the
Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter, what is it? The big stuffed ones.
Oh no, I have not because they came out after I was no longer allowed to eat that kind of candy.
They just came out with a marshmallow one.
I mean, I would like to try it, but
Didn't
and
try
I
it because reasons. Didn't do it.
yeah. But okay, so Reese's peanut butter egg has won the bracket, which is no shock based on the history of this podcast. But from here on out, and I say it, but the chances of any of us remembering, we'll find out. Reese's peanut butter eggs or Reese's peanut butter anything is banned from any food bracket on at least Pop Culture Roulette going forward, unless we are doing just a Reese's peanut butter product bracket.
Ooh.
All right.
Honorable mention to sweet tarts.
Honorable mention to the sweet tart jelly beans. I guess I did not think that the sweet tart jelly bean was that different than the sweet tart bunnies and chicks, so I did not include them, despite the fact that I included two versions of Sour Patch.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made, but that's what happens when I make the bracket and not you. So I guess next year you can make the Easter candy bracket. Although it was a stretch to get to 32. I mean, there was I was like I didn't want to include like Snickers eggs and Butterfinger eggs because I'm like they're just Snickers, like just in egg form. Like there's no different.
What about the edible Easter basket grass?
I love that shit.
I forgot
You
that
could have
exist.
included that.
I forgot that existed. Um,
It's
okay.
so messy though. At least when I
Yeah.
eat it, it's like a stir. Yeah.
Well, did this bracket bring up any Easter memories that we want to discuss or
I don't know. I had a great Easter gift once. I got an N64 for Easter one year.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was pretty spoiled.
I mean, I think for Easter, maybe if I got anything other than candy, it would have been like a G.I. Joe.
I think I got a book one year. Never, I still haven't read it.
Have you ever actually read a book?
Yeah, I read that Bigfoot book
Oh, that's true.
last year. Last time I read a book.
Or, well, I mean,
Do
it
comic
count.
books count?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay, so I guess you did. Was it Audible?
No, I read the book.
Oh, you actually. Oh, okay. I didn't know they taught you how to read there in East Troy.
Not very
Barely.
well.
I went to school in Atlanta. Who am I kidding? You can probably make fun of my school just as much. Went to
And you
elementary.
graduated from a college that doesn't exist.
It does exist. They just changed their name as if to hide from me. Like, yeah. They didn't because they still send me mail asking me for money, but hey. Anyway, all right. Anybody watch anything this week that we want to discuss?
Games last 2 weeks.
Basketball. All right.
Scrubs, Tournament of Champions.
Oh yeah, I
Duke
was.
Duke lost today. That was pretty upsetting.
I'll have to look at the bracket. Last time I saw, Greg was still winning and you were right behind, and then
Yeah,
I was, and
that's how it
I'm right,
still is. But I think Greg might have just sealed it up with that Duke loss.
and I'm right behind you. So at least I was. I don't know where I am now, but and Jeremy, where were you on the bracket?
Oh,
He was so
next
good he
year.
didn't even fill it out.
I didn't want to just dominate you
Yeah.
guys too hard.
Oh, okay.
He saw your dad's bracket and said, I can't do any worse than this. I'm not doing it.
I hung out with my dad today, and I meant to ask him, but I didn't want to. I don't know. I know he was just having fun when he did it. He wasn't. I don't think he was being serious. At least that's what I tell myself.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, did you watch anything?
Well, I haven't. Unfortunately, I'm not caught up at this moment on Fear Factor, but I what have I been? I watched the new Bar Rescue, new Shark Tank, new Impractical Jokers.
Oh, I'm like a season behind on Practical Jokers,
Mm.
so
Uh, yeah, that just kind of though, nothing like really that deep, I don't think. I was telling you guys earlier though, like that game Retro Rewind. I've been playing that a lot. It's really kind of a cool game. It's like video store simulator.
Is it like a cheap on sale game?
I don't, I don't know if it's on sale, but it's cheap.
All right, I'm gonna write it down and
Like
I'll look it
it's
up.
I'll look. It's you can get it right now for $20 on Steam.
But
But yeah, it's pretty neat. I feel like I hope they add more. It's not early access, like it's a full release, but they do still have a roadmap, so they're gonna add more stuff to it eventually. But like, it's a good like I put in like a few hours already, and I feel like it'll start to cap out pretty soon. But it's cool. I mean, it's just really fun. You get to like design the store layout, and really nostalgic.
do you
And
get to
even
hire a snooty guy who makes fun of you if you
yes.
rent Titanic instead of Shawshank Redemption? Or
Yes.
all right, yeah, I didn't really watch anything monumental this week either. I just watched Tournament of Champions and Scrubs, and I caught up on a couple other shows that I've been kind of falling behind on. So I
and
wanted to watch a few movies, but I was busy redoing part of my basement because, home ownership.
I did watch the first episode of Daredevil.
Oh, is that any good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty good.
I'm looking forward to that. Because season one of Born Again was really good. So,
Did you guys see the Spider-Man trailer?
yes,
Yes, looks
Yeah,
great.
yes,
looks
yes, it
cool.
does. Um, okay, well then, I guess if you made a candy bracket and you forgot one of the co-host favorite candies, just remember that stupid never walks alone.
Specific candies.
Comic books have been around for almost a century, and in the last 2 decades, we've finally gotten to see many of these characters brought to life in movies and on TV. On the Moving Panels podcast, we discuss movies and TV shows based on, inspired by, and adapted from the world of comic books. Join me and my guests as we discuss both the good and the bad from Marvel, DC, and even some of the lesser-known comic book companies. Learn what is and isn't from the comics, as well as our nerdy review of the movie or show. New episodes drop every Monday, and you can find us wherever you listen to podcasts. So join us for Moving Panels, and I'll see you on the other side of the page.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and listen to an 80s Flick Flashback podcast once in a while, you could miss it. Do you love movies of a certain age? Do you miss the days of VHS tapes, VCRs, and the video rental stores? Does the thought of another 80s movie being remade seem inconceivable? My name is Tim Williams. I'm the creator and host of the 80s Flick Flashback podcast. On each episode, I'm joined by guest co-hosts to discuss one of the many movies released in the 1980s. We share our first-time watch memories, our favorite scenes, and even learn some behind-the-scenes stories about the cast and crew along the way. New episodes are released every other Friday on your favorite podcasting platform. So make like a tree, get out of here, and go listen to an excellent episode of the 80s Flick Flashback Podcast. The ad is over. Go home. Go.